Hey everybody, Joe Zero here. Today we're going to be doing something really different, a custom build for a good friend of mine, Jess over at Scale Model Snail. I ran across her channel. She was doing some model kits builds, kind of like Ed Roth monster kind of cars and stuff. So checking her stuff out, we decided to exchange shop cards, but I don't have a shop card, so I said, I'll build you a custom. So let's see that custom get built. So here we got the car all drilled out and ready to go. So let's take a look at the components to it. Just kind of crack it open. There's the base with the wheels, which are pretty cool. Got this tiny little cockpit. A seat and a rail. Yeah. And you got the chrome interior with a little roll cage and that super cool motor. So that's the basic components in the body itself. So we'll get that in the stripper and get busy with it. So I got it all stripped down, and last week I was working on a couple of different projects, like the Wastelands Wednesday Corvette Grand Sport convertible that had a driver. So I did a bunch of drivers and kind of put this off to the side, and here you can see I've got a little orc, or a little grot, some kind of goblin driving this thing. So yeah, that'll make it interesting. Monster car. And now we move out to the front porch and get ready to put some primer on this little guy. Looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see where this heads out. So fade to black, and wow, black is back in. That looks good just like that. But we're not stopping there. I'm gonna use a variety of these purples to kind of give it some extra zazz. So get down with the purple. Got this army painter. I believe this was called Alien Purple. Can't quite remember because it didn't show it in the camera shot. So yeah, guessing it's stuff. But it's got some nice coverage and looks really good. So I just continue to work around the car and get some nice coverage with it, and you get that. So now we just take a lighter color purple, and I'm going to work on the highlights, just kind of going from the top down. Not really all over the car, just kind of the raised surfaces and really where light would be hitting it, you know, a painterly effect, as it were. And then for the last round of highlights, I'm going to use this orc blood and just kind of pick out the most accents, corners and edges and ridges and things like that. Say that 3 times fast. Now we'll let that dry and turn our attention to the inside of the car. I go over the driver and the cockpit with sort of a light gray to kind of give it some accents, define some highlights and stuff. Because I'm going to put some green paint on him in a little bit, you know, goblins. And like I said, we're going to go in now with the green, using a Createx, kind of watered it down. It just flows right into the recesses, but gives me good coverage. So, yeah. Goblins. Happy Halloween, everybody. There was a lot of chopping and fixing and messing to get this guy to fit in here, but it gives us that extra bit of zazz. And next up, it's on to the silver details. You can see here I left some of the roll cage, but the big bar wouldn't work, so had to chop that out to make room for the driver. And just hit that engine. Big old chromey engine. Yeah, gassers. It's coming along all right. I like it. So we put it back together and you get this. A Goblin gasser for the Scale Model Snail. But wait, there's more. Such a great looking car. If you want to give it those gasser vibes, well, you got to have you some hot rod flames. So we're going to put that on the front, and I'll show you my trick. I take a nice neutral gray paint and just kind of go ahead and do all the front end of it and make my flame patterns. That way it gives me a base to work my lighter colors over in a little bit, especially over this dark purple. Wherever I want to be the flames, basically it's like a ghost flame, and the gray on purple looks pretty good on its own. So the next step is to take some white paint and go over this gray. That kind of builds the intensity, and it also adds to the hot rod feel. And next up on the color palette, we have yellow. You get the idea here. I'm just kind of painting over what I already painted in certain areas, leaving some of the white exposed. And lastly, but not leastly, the red details. Here I kind of go up in there in some spots, outline the yellow, give it its own heat. It's just kind of trial and error, make it up as you go on this pattern, but the results can look really spectacular, and I think it's starting to really come together now. Hot Rod Flame. Then we're just gonna do some detailing off camera, and then it's on the glamour shots. And there you got it, a Goblin Gasser. I think it came out pretty cool. Purple looks good, and the flames, well, they surprise myself sometimes, you know. That's a little goblin in there driving it. Don't forget to go check out Jess over at Scale Model Snail. I'll leave a link in the description below. She's got some great stuff, good energy, fun projects, so check her out. And we'll take a look from another angle, and there you go. Hope you like it, Jess. Hope you like it out there too. Thanks for tuning in and checking it out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out Scale Model Snail. Until the next one, we'll see you soon. Peace, love, and good happiness stuff. God bless.